Pyle's Massacre is an event obscured by many clashing accounts of what happened.
On February 25, 1781,
Light Horse Harry Lee was trying to either bypass or capture a large body of Tory troops while in pursuit of Bannister Tarleton. He hoped to deceive the Loyalists into thinking that his men were British troopers, but the ruse failed, and fighting broke out when the militia of both sides saw each other. By the time the fighting stopped, the Tories had been scattered, killed, or captured. Militiaman Samuel Hutchison experienced this chaos of troopers 1 second passing calmly, then instantly snapping into violence, and chaos ensuing as Tory militiamen fled, some calling out to their attackers, still not realizing they were not British troops. Samuel Hutchison was born in Ireland in 1763, but at some point in his youth, his family immigrated to America, and it is here in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina, that Samuel first volunteers for the militia at the age of 16. Throughout the war, Hutchison did a common practice of agreeing to serve as a substitute for another man who was called up for militia service. Militia service was compulsory for everyone between the ages of 16 and 60, so it is not unusual to see men who routinely volunteer for back-to-back-to-back militia tours in order to collect payments from men who were eager to avoid military service. Most of Hutchison's time was spent in Mecklenburg County harassing British foraging parties or, quote, keeping the Tories in check. When he volunteered yet again in February of 1781, he was in a company that was attached to Andrew Pickens and Light Horse Harry Lee. It is during this service that he participated in the event we now know as Pyle's Massacre. After this event, Hutchison must have went with Pickens' men when they went back to South Carolina, because he next signs up for service for 10 months as a South Carolina state soldier under the command of Thomas Sumter. Samuel Hutchison would return to Mecklenburg County after the war, but by 1833, at the age of 69, Hutchison was living in York District, South Carolina. It was here that he appeared before the court to apply for his veteran's pension, which he successfully received.